Hi, my name's Karsten Anderson, and this is a custodial closet because what better time to do a video response to the play that you just saw this last Thursday? Yeah, almost Maine. Than to do it on your break at work. Awkward silence. Anyways, program, ticket. We'll post a picture of me and those two items in front of the Wismer a little bit later tonight. So, Almost Maine. It's a romantic comedy that seemed like it would be really, really difficult to relate to our class, actually. Politics and Power. Seemed a little weird, but, all about getting behind Chico State Productions. Which this one was absolutely phenomenal. I have been tripping over the set in my voice class for the last 2 months. Yeah, it's been great. Worth it though, seeing the finished product. Bill did fantastic with the directing. It was clearly very inspired. The actors were phenomenal. Every skit within the play was great. The second one was a little bit rough for me, mostly because one of the actors was maybe changing his accent a little bit throughout the piece. It was a little awkward, but not bad. That piece was a little bit weird for a couple other reasons too. Anyways, the way they managed to make that small set so many different parts of this town, city, it's actually, Almost Maine is none of these things, it's just almost. What else can I say? The way the lights came up and down to signify either an outdoor porch scene, the indoor bar scene, the inside living room scene with Gail wanting her love back. I thought that was really good. Favorite portion had to have been the... Gonna have to move this just real quick. Favorite portion had to have been, absolutely had to have been the That Hurts or This Hurts skit. It was just so well done. Hannah was really good, as was Brian. Yeah, all in all, really enjoyed it. Took the girlfriend to go see it. We were both impressed. The script is very modern, very good. The interpretation that we took was one of a very progressive production, considering it was not solely heterosexual relationships being shown. Could have been a little bit more balanced out in that, but I think overall, from the casting choices to the take on some of the skits, it was very progressive and very well done. That's about as political as I think it gets. I mean, it's a romantic comedy. Power, however, plays a little bit more into it, in my opinion. Particularly the concept of love and the power of love. In the entire thing, we see that love has the power to bring people together, pull them apart. In the case of the second skit, love has the power, or lack of love has the power to kill, which I thought was a really interesting take. The thing that I liked was that the piece did a fairly good job of showing different power dynamics. not necessarily as balanced as it could be. For the most part, you have a lot of the Hollywood-esque, man takes charge in the relationship, but there were a few that I felt were really strong in that, like the bar skit. The waitress is clearly the person in charge there, which is nice, as well as the This Hurts scene with Hannah. It very much put the women in the power role, which was refreshing, considering we don't see that a whole lot in TV. More so now than we used to. I have to remember that I am a little bit older. So I grew up with slightly more skewed gender politics in shows. Generally speaking, I would say I found a few of them really, really powerful. The skit that had the married couple who end up breaking up at the end, that one was really raw and really well done. There was a clear struggle for dominance in the relationship there, with neither one being fully right and neither person being fully wrong in their stance on why it was all falling apart. Yeah, I think that about does it. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. It was a great play. Chico State's production was one of the best that I've seen. My girlfriend and I looked it up online, and even the professional playhouses that we saw, they just weren't quite as good. They might have had a slightly fancier set, but the directing behind it and the acting just wasn't as strong, which I think says a lot for our theater department here on campus. Okay, so this has been my VidNet on Almost Maine. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you when we come back, probably to this same closet, for, drum roll, the student one acts. Student directed one acts. Okay. Thank you and good night.